Welcome, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? What's up? My name is Errol. I'm your host here at Sports Geek. Long time no see. Man, there's been a lot going on. Just so much to talk about today, so much to discuss. A lot on my mind. Just looking at the state of the Yankees, seeing where they are, what they're doing. Like I said, lots to talk about. So let's dive into this. I don't have much time today, but I'm gonna make the best of it and just tell you what's going on in the world of the Yankees. So first and foremost, um, you know, the Yankees play the Dodgers over the weekend, and I'm sure a lot of Dodger fans, Yankee fans, a lot of baseball fans probably should watch that series because it's a potential World Series kind of preliminary game. This could potentially be the Yankees Dodgers. Who knows? I mean, anything can happen. Baseball's baseball, right? We don't know. But it was a good matchup to see those two teams kind of go at it because the Dodgers have like a super team over there. Like they really went above and beyond and created. Is that the cat? Okay. What's up, kitty? So the kitty decided to join the show today. Can you? All right. I'm doing a show, but for the most part, they've got like a little super team over there. They signed Yamamoto over the winter break. During free agency, they signed Shohei Ohtani. They got Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. They've got some talented baseball players over there. So when the Yankees played them this weekend, it was kind of bad, but it kind of revealed where the Yankees are at a fault, right? Kind of peel back the layers to see where our deficits are. Now, in defense of the Yankees, the Dodgers didn't face like their top flight pitchers. They didn't face Garrett Cole. They didn't face Carlos Rodon. I mean, they faced Luis Hill, and he basically kept the Yankees in the game to win the game, right? That's an ace type of pitcher. They didn't face Stroman. They basically, and I mean, no disrespect to Cody Poteet, he did great. The Yankees should have won that Friday game. Just couldn't get timely hits at the right time to kind of push guys across, and we would have won that series 2-1 easy. If we just with timely hitting, Soto was out. I get it. Saturday's game was just a blowout. Like I said, they didn't face anyone of substance there. So Nestor Cortez not putting anything against Nestor. He's a fourth, fifth starter. That's what he is. I mean, Nestor gives up 3.8, 4 runs. If that's his ERA, that's what you expect from Nestor Cortez. If he does better, phenomenal, great, fantastic. But we don't expect Nestor to be an ace. So, giving up 4 runs with the Yankee offense, if everyone's healthy and if Soto's playing and everybody's doing their thing, 4 runs is nothing. The Yankees should be able to score 5-6 runs a game easily with the current offense. But sometimes that's baseball, right? So, with that being said, they didn't do too well, but now it poses questions on what they're going to do at the trade deadline. But before I even get into that, let's back it up a little bit and go back to the San Francisco Giants series. So I could pull this up here. Show. Oh, yeah. Let me do this one, and can I do this one? Sorry, folks. I'm using this new program, and it's a little temperamental. It's me kind of getting used to it in a way. So it's not anyone's fault. Yeah, there we go. So don't know if you guys can see this, but when they played San Francisco, I think it was game 2. The San Francisco announcer, Mr. Matthew Steinmetz, basically put Aaron Judge down. Yeah, here's his quote directly from him. He goes, "I figured out why Aaron Judge didn't want to come to San Francisco. He's gutless," Steinmetz said. Basically, he said he didn't want to live in the shadow of Barry Bonds, right? This fucking guy, right? I don't even understand where this is coming from, but this to me is pure BS. And I'm going to explain to you why. First and foremost, right? And this is not my saying. A friend of mine who's from the South told me this joke, and I don't know if it's a joke or if it's real, or I'm going to try to relate this to baseball. But he basically said, "Nobody beats my sister but me." Not that beating your sister is cool. I don't know what that means. At the time I was younger, about like 20 years ago, I didn't think to even ask this person what that meant. But I think from just a rational standpoint, I think what that person told me in passing was, I guess if his sister, and this is what I'm thinking of, has a boyfriend or has a husband, and if he's beating her, he's going to come to his sister's aid and beat the husband or boyfriend. I'm just speaking out of rational thought here. But in this person's defense, he has the right to beat his sister and no one else. I guess so. I guess the analogy is what I'm trying to say is nobody talks shit about the Yankees or Aaron Judge except Yankee fans. That's it. Why? We pay the money, we pay the tickets, we pay for the food, we pay for the parking. We can talk shit about Aaron Judge because Aaron Judge is a New York Yankee. This cock, this prick from San Francisco who's some half-wit announcer thinking that Aaron Judge is gutless and wants to live in the shadow of couldn't live in the shadow of Barry Bonds. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you serious? Dude, no offense to Barry Bonds. Great player. Did some roid things going on there. Don't know much about it. I don't agree with steroids, but I don't give up. I don't care if somebody did steroids because at the end of the day, that athlete, that person still has to put bat to ball, trying to hit a round ball with a round bat and level that thing up to hit is a talent that most people don't have or will never have. So to me, that still requires a skill. Now, if that juice is making them stronger to hit more home runs, that's a whole different argument. I'm not going to get into that, but you still have to have talent to hit the ball. So anyway, that's what I'm going to leave steroids for now. But dude, no offense to Barry Bonds. You think Aaron Judge gives a crap about playing in Barry Bonds' shadow? Aaron Judge has the most pressure of any athlete probably on the face of the planet right now playing in New York for the New York Yankees. It's that simple. That's the pressure. The pressure of being the Yankee captain, which other captains like Derek Jeter, Don Manley, Thurman Munson, I can go on and on before him. The pressure of playing Babe Ruth was on that team. Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris, which he broke the home run. I mean, being the pressure of Don Manley. I mean, come on. Seriously? Barry Bonds? He's gutless? Dude, bro, listen, Matthew. I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking over there in the Bay, but listen, send some my way because I'll tell you what, all the San Francisco Giant fans, why they were booing him, I have no idea. He's from the area. His family's from there. He said, I love the Giants, but I got drafted as a Yankee and I want to be a Yankee. It happens. I'm sure there's Yankee prospects that came up that got drafted. Well, prospects that came up that got drafted by the Giants and they were Yankee fans, but they're now a Giant. It's just how life is. It's how baseball works. But dude, to seriously discredit this guy or discount him like he's some wimp where he didn't want to come play, that's ridiculous to me. But I'll tell you what Aaron Judge did. I'll tell you exactly what Aaron Judge did. And I love this. I've been keeping this pent up for a week now. All the boos out there, boo hiss, Aaron Judge sucks. I'll tell you what Aaron Judge did. Aaron Judge dropped his dick on home plate and hit 2 home runs out your ballpark. That's what he did, right? That's what a man does. Drop that dick on home plate and knocked it out the park. So how you like that, huh? I mean, seriously. That's what Aaron Judge did. No joke. With that being said, that was my rant. Matthew, listen, man, don't just shut your cake hole, do your little boring broadcast in the Bay where nobody's listening to, and keep your opinions to yourself, right? If he wanted to be a Giant, he would have been a Giant. He went to House and matched the offer. Hell, I think San Diego was going to pay him like $400 million and he turned it down. That's the rumor. So tell me how he's a bad person. Just tell me how that just makes you feel he's gutless. All right. Had my say. Matthew, have a great day. Coke and a smile and, shut the F up. All right. Continue with your stuff. Okay. Anyway, so back to the Yankees and trade deadline. So what I've seen here is Rizzo's not doing too well. DJ LeMahieu just came back. I'm still going to give DJ some time. I'm going to give him a month, right? Which is perfect because the trade deadline is end of July. So by mid-July, DJ should be where DJ should be. That's his spring training. That's where he should be. If he's not doing better, Brian Cashman, you've got your answers. So I don't know where they're going to patch. Are they going to patch third and then maybe have DJ LeMahieu platoon with Rizzo at first? Because DJ can play first, right? Get a real third baseman. Oswaldo Cabrera can be the utility role player to play third, second. John Berti is also coming back. So I don't really think they need a third baseman if you think about it. He did hit like 290 for the Marlins last year. That's nothing to laugh at. That's a good hitter. That's a good average hitter. Doesn't have much pop, but he's got speed, plays a lot of infield positions well. There's your third base option right there. It's just, can he stay healthy? But the Yankees do need another bat in the lineup because Stanton's not doing it right now. Rizzo's not doing it. LeMahieu's not doing it. Like I said, I'm going to give LeMahieu a little bit more time. But you got 3 guys in your batting order that's not producing. That's not good. You need to solve that with another guy that can hit for average or power or whatever and figure something out. I'm not saying trade Rizzo. From what I hear, he's Judge's buddy. Fine. Keep him on the payroll. Just don't pick up his option at the end of the year. Pay the $6 million buyout is what you should do. Keep him in there, but just say, listen, you're going to platoon as for Stanton. I'd have a long talk with him and say, hey, listen, we got to get this Jason Dominguez kid coming up. A stat from Dominguez I saw the other day. He was basically, I think he's in AAA right now. He's back on the rehab assignment, right? And oh my God, I can't get these on. Can you believe this? This is what it's like when you start getting old. I think what I saw was, oh Lord, let me see here. Okay, a stat. He's hitting in 5 games at AAA. He's batting 500, right? He's got a 500 OBP, 2 home runs, 2 ribbies, 10 hits, and a 270 WRC plus. That's crazy. He was killing it in single A. He's killing it in double A, and he's murdering it in triple A. So I don't know if the Yankees are going to bring him up right now because where are you going to play him? They got to probably trade Trent Grisham or something first or figure it out. You know, I don't know what's going to happen there, but I can only assume that they're going to trade Trent, although he's a great center fielder. We don't have any room for him. Probably call up Dominguez maybe in September. So that needs to be seen, but that's what I think they should do right there. You know, with if they want another switch, he's a switch hitter and hits for power and hits for average, loves the spotlight like Volpe. That's definitely a guy you want to bring up before you head into the playoffs and definitely the September. So that's, to me, they've got some holes to patch. For catching, they've got a young catching prospect, Augustin Ramirez. He's coming up. That can probably, if they have to trade Trevino and bring this young kid up and platoon him with Austin Wells, that's fine. Give Wells more playing time if he's your catch of the future. I think Augustin Ramirez is going to be a catch of the future, and maybe Wells platoons with him. But I don't know. Right now, Trevino's doing his thing, so you can't really mess with the chemistry. Verdugo's doing great. Doogie's doing awesome. They've got some talented people on the team. I think they're definitely a World Series contender right now. Whether they can win it all, I don't know. I think they have to tweak a couple things. With Luis Gil, I'd probably start reducing his innings just because he had surgery last year. He hasn't pitched over 100 innings since over 2 years. So I know they got this new technology that can tell you if their arm is stressed out and they're using their body too much and they're getting fatigued to reduce, the innings limits, although they said there's no innings limit on. But what I would do is I would probably pair him with Nestor once Garrett Cole comes back, right? Put Cole in the rotation, probably slot Poteet, right, as the 5th starter. Go put Nestor in the bullpen with Luis Gil and let them do 3 innings each, right? 3 innings each. And then come September, what you do is you start ramping him up. So you do 3 innings, then 5 innings, then 6 innings, 7 innings, and then he's ready for the postseason. So now the postseason can be Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, Luis Gil. Those are 3 top, and you still got Stroman in there, right? And if Schmidt comes back, I mean, the Yankees have a lot of firepower right there. Something goes kind of crazy, and then you could use all those starters like Schmidt and Poteet, and even there's a guy named Jack Neely in the minors. He throws mad gas. He can come in and substitute for Clay Holmes at times. The Yankees have prospects. They have young, this, like I said before in my previous podcast, now is an exciting time to be a Yankee fan. They've got a lot of young, talented people coming up in the minors. I mean, just a talented pool. I'm not saying that, I'm not comparing them to Derek Jeter and Jorge Posada, Andy Pettit, Mariano Rivera, but they've got some talented young kids coming up that in the next 2 years, next year and the year after that, you're going to see some serious talent, which they're going to go to a youth move. Because if they want to try to afford Soto, they probably can't pick up Andy Rizzo's contract. That's not going to happen. They probably can't renew Gleyber Torres, so he's gone, but they've got Yurvit Vivas that can play second base, and they have a couple of the people that can play second base for the Yankees. So second base is not an issue. Plus, they could probably move LeMahieu there if they want to and try one of the youngsters at third. So there's options there. There's definite options to play. They got Ben Rice that could play first and catcher. Augustine Ramirez can also play first and catcher. Also, Spencer Jones can play first, although he's an outfielder. So we've got options there in the future that can solve a lot of holes, yet give money to Juan Soto. I just can't picture. What it really comes down to is, does Soto want the biggest money deal, or will he say, hey, listen, Hal, the Mets are offering me $600 million, but you know what? I like it here. Give me $550 and we'll call it a day. Right. I think if Juan starts going, if his agent starts going $700 million trying to reset the market at $750 because Shohei Ohtani got it, I don't see who's going to pay that for one guy. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Shohei Ohtani got that money because Shohei pitches and he's a hitter. He's a two-way player. So let's do the math. The Dodgers give him $350 to be a hitter, one of the best hitters in baseball. That's good because Judge is making $360 and $350 to pitch. Yamamoto's making $320. There's your $700 million. Explain to me, how do we go from that to Juan Soto making $500 million or $600 million? In reality, Juan Soto should make around maybe $450, $500 million. I'm sorry. He's great and all, but he's not worth $700 million or $750, whatever they're trying to do, break the record with. I just don't see it. He doesn't pitch. He's not a two-way player. If he pitches, give him $800 million, and if he was good. So I just don't see, I don't know what Boris is going to do, but I see the shenanigans right now. And I see the Mets driving up the price. So it's just a matter of, does he want to be a Yankee? Right? I don't think he's going. There's no other team that's going to afford this guy. I don't care what you say. He's not going to Cleveland. He's not going to the Toronto. He's not going to. He's not going anywhere. He's not going to Chicago. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It's New York. It's gonna be the Yankees or Mets. That's it. So I don't know. I mean, I think Hal wants him back. I just don't know what is going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. So, but for the most part, just want to do a quick little update for you, tell you what's going on. That announcer really got under my nerves. I was away for 2 weeks. I was in New Jersey for a little while, and handled some business, and then I wanted to just talk about this guy that was just annoying me for what he said about Judge. Listen, Judge has his ways. He's a private person. A lot of people might not like him. I get that. He's not the most outgoing Yankee there is, although people say that he is. But it's just to sit there and call this man gutless. I mean, what's a stat? What's another stat I saw on Aaron Judge real quick? Give me 1 second. I've got another one here. It's something sick. Where is it? 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 I don't have it. It was something I saw. It was something I saw earlier today. Oh, here we go. It's from Buster Only. It's on Twitter or X. Elon Musk, what a douche. X. Yeah. I hope this becomes X and it just fades away. So on X, Buster Only said, Aaron Judge over his last 32 games is batting .409 with 17 home runs, 39 ribbies, a 1.553 OPS, and that's the highest OPS of any major league player over a 32-game span since Barry Bonds in 2004. So there's your Barry Bonds similarity right there. He's as good as that. And it's the highest OPS of any Yankee player over a 32-game stretch since Babe Ruth in 1924. This guy's gutless. I mean, seriously? Seriously, Matthew? Suck it. Aaron Judge said, suck it. Comparisons of how great Judge is. I think the Yankees have a good team this year. Let's see how far they can take it. I'd make some minor tweaks. We do need a power throwing lefty. We do need that in the bullpen. We're missing that. If we could pick up Tanner Scott, or there's a couple guys on the Cardinals they could pick up. Jojo, what's his name? Jojo something. Jojo Romero. I don't know the guy's name. But dude, if they can get one of those power throwing lefties just as an equalizer on the left side, Man, that would be good. Just pick up a lefty. We've got enough righties in the minors that we can backfill that stuff. Plus, Scott Efros is coming back. I don't think we need a power righty. We need a power lefty because I don't think Caleb Ferguson is the answer. Nothing against Caleb or Gonzalez. Nothing against your guys. It's just you guys are secondary guys to come in. We need a guy that's gonna, eighth inning, lefties up. We know this guy's gonna strike you the fuck out. That's it. That's it. Sit down. So anyway, listen, my name's Errol. Thank you for watching Sports Geek. I'll probably see you guys next week. Yeah, just like and subscribe. We're trying to do this thing over here with this, talking about the Yankees. It's what we do. And the show's going to get better. I'm learning different things on social media and how to get this YouTube podcast up. And sometimes you live stream, sometimes it'll be video or recorded. Just depends on the time that I have. But you'll see it become better and better. And I really appreciate your time and your patience. Like I said, like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Thank you for watching. See you soon.